and we are back with another YouTube. So I have had a lot going on these last few weeks. I've had a roller coaster of emotions. We've had to dig very deep. So been a little bit quiet with the YouTubes, but we're coming out the other end now, and we are in peak week. We're actually a few days into peak week. We are 2 days into, technically 2 days into peak week, but actually my peak week started on Saturday. So it's Tuesday the 18th today. I have my laptop here to explain a little bit more about peak week because I will probably forget because prep brain. But my peak week obviously normally starts like the week before. My peak week actually started on Saturday. So a few days before. So Saturday was actually my last leg day. And I actually took out all caffeine, sweeteners, whey protein, took out a lot of things that could probably cause any water retention and things like that from Saturday. So doing leg day without a pre-workout, I always have a Monster and a pre-workout before any of my training sessions. So doing a leg day a week out from a show without caffeine. But we did it, we made it. And then I had Sunday as rest day, and then Monday was yesterday. So I did a pull session. I have push today. We're going to take you through my push session. Matt's going to train with me. I'm going to video it all. And then it's rest day, Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday are just 2 upper body pump days. And then Saturday is show day eve. So we'll be traveling up because obviously the show, we've got 3 shows. Show number 1 is Leeds. So from us being in Cornwall, it's about 6 hours, but with wee stops, it's probably about 6.5 or more. So we need to have an early start, and then it'll be show day. So very, very, very exciting. So as far as peak week goes, basically, like I said, I had my last leg day on Saturday. Sunday was a rest day, and we have eased off cardio a lot as well. My steps went from 11.5 on a training day, and we are down to 10, and on a rest day I was at 13,500 steps, and it's down just to 10 overall now. I had cardio was reduced to 30 minutes on Sunday and Monday, and as of today, no cardio. So no cardio for the rest of the week, which is literally like I've been doing cardio every single day, and we even had it up to like twice a day, and I've been on prep now for about 20 weeks, so it has been a bit brutal, but actually we think that my body's going to respond better to having some not doing cardio on rest days, basically, which is what I have been doing. So that's what we're going to implement going into the next prep, which I will tell you about in another YouTube, because that's an exciting one in itself. But obviously, as I said, look, I've got these 3 shows to complete first, so I'm not going to tell you about my next prep. So we have Fitx first. 2 weeks later, I think I've said this in other YouTubes, but 2 weeks later we have 2 bros, and 3 weeks after that one we have NFM UK, and then I have a few weeks off, and then I will tell you what is next, but not yet. Let's focus on these shows, because these shows are all different federations, and I've chosen these shows because I have obviously only done the UK Up show before in 2019. I have worked so hard in COVID times to really work on the feedback I was given was my glutes and hamstrings needed to, I just had none. I just had no glutes and hamstrings, and I needed to come in more. My body clearly doesn't like getting lean, and it has been a struggle this time around as well to really get lean. We have had to go basically low carbs to 0 carbs on a lot of days, and that is why it's been a little bit of a struggle, but we are coming out the other end now and everything is going okay. You just get it done. You want it, you get it done. So as I said, yesterday was a pull day. Today is a push day. We have no cardio today. We have 10,000 steps, and I'm drinking 5 litres of water. We're not messing around with water and things like that too much, because my body is very sensitive to carbs. It is very sensitive to the water. It's been very sensitive to stress. It's been sensitive to everything right now. So it's holding a lot. So we want to make sure we're controlling as much as possible. I will be getting some carbs tomorrow, but it's not going to be like a massive carb load. It is going to be kind of trickling them in over a few days, just so I can get that fuller look, because I do look flat as a pancake right now. Not that you'll be able to see anything, because I have a gazillion layers on right now, because it's always so cold. And things like I can't have my coffee. Like I could have black coffee, but I hate coffee. So I've been having warm, like water and squash to like warm me up. But yes, so we took out, so sweeteners. took out the sweeteners. So if you know me and you've been following my Instagram, I am very dependent on sweeteners. I have my skinny food sauces, syrups, flavor drops, jellies, Pepsi Max, Monster energy drinks, pre-workouts, like everything I have is very sweetener based. So taking them out has meant my food is quite bland, but I love salt. I love salt so much. So my salt is still in there, so that's absolutely fine. Greens with every meal. So it is now 10 to 11 and I'm gonna have my first meal in a minute, which is going to be my pre-workout meal. And basically the way things are going today is I'll have that meal, we'll go train, and then I'll have my post-workout meal. Today is another day of very minimal carbs. So the only carbs I have is a bowl of cream of rice post-workout. Other than that, it's very much egg whites, chicken, veg, proteins and fats. Obviously fats. So dark chocolate and peanut butter are my main sources of fats right now. But otherwise, it is a rest day tomorrow then. And again, no cardio, 5 litres of water and 10,000 steps. And then that is Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday, as I said, are like my pump days. So Thursday I'm still on 10,000 steps, but Friday I am backing off my steps to 5,000 steps, because the idea is we want to slowly pull off the cardio, pull off the steps, pull off as much stress to the body as possible. Hence why these sessions are pump sessions. So it's basically a case of going in the gym. It's just upper body. I don't want to be doing any legs. I don't want to cause any issues to be holding any water, any stress to my body. I need to be as kind of depleted and as my body to be as happy as possible to get myself in the best condition for show day. So that is why we manipulate little things, but it's not drastic because we don't want to mess my body up more than it needs to be. It's just making sure that it's content and it's happy, and it's not mainly holding water, because that's what I do. So yeah, so the pump days are basically upper body pumping, just going through the motions, getting the blood flowing, and just doing some exercises that way. So it isn't training to failure. It's not lifting heavy. It's not causing any stress. It's not causing anything that mean our cortisol levels are going to rise. I'm going to, like I said, hold water and things like that. So that is that. As far as my food, it is very much dictated now depending on my check-ins. So I check in first thing in the morning. I will check in. I'll have my post-workout check-in, an hour post-workout with Erin. And that's what I've been doing for the last few days. But today I will also check in after my last meal as well, so she can keep a very close eye on me. And then we'll do the same tomorrow. But I've been told I do get carbs tomorrow, which is super exciting. So I will check in first thing in the morning. She will then give me my plan for the day. We will check in again numerous times throughout the day, so she can just keep an eye. And the closer we get to show day, the more check-ins I will do, so she can see how my body is responding to everything. So I think that is everything I've had for quite a while. I'm so sorry. But we are going to go get some food, pre-workout meal, in, go train, push, last proper session. And I do love a push day, even without the caffeine. I do love a push day. So we're going to really work, and then rest day tomorrow. As I said, my next YouTube is going to be packing your bag for show day, which I will sort out when I actually pack my bag in a few days' time. But otherwise, as always, any comments, if you want to know anything, if you want to see anything, please let me know, because all your comments will be read, taken on board. I want to know what you want to see. We'll take you through the journey as well for show day and all the other shows that we have coming up. But please make sure you like, subscribe and comment and let me know your thoughts on this video. And yes, I'm going to go eat my pre-workout meal now. So pre-workout meal is done. So I have 100 grams of chicken, 120 grams of veg. It's literally just broccoli and asparagus. And then I have pink salt, and then a little bit of seasoning. So I'm making sure that my salt and seasoning are the same. And I haven't made any adjustments with that. I also have 20 grams of peanut butter, but I weigh that out and eat that with a spoon separately, because peanut butter is life. I'm not putting it on this because it hits different when you hit it out of a jar with a spoon. So that is what I have separately. But yep, I'm going to eat this and then get ready for the gym. are back. That was kind of my last training session. As I said, I have, as I said, 2 pump sessions. I've got a full rest day tomorrow, which I'm very much looking forward to, and hopefully we're going to trickle some carbs in. I know a lot of people will kind of carb load, or they'll have a front load, back load. We're kind of like going midweek, I guess, because I'm quite sensitive to carbs. So we're probably going to start tomorrow, have a little bit in, and it'll be a course over a few days, and then hopefully we can get some of it out my system, because I am very sensitive to carbs and I hold a lot of water. So hopefully this way will really, really work. I'm looking forward to seeing how my body changes, and I'm just looking forward to some carbs. So yeah, full rest day, and then I'll just have like my little pump sessions where I just keep the blood flowing and going through my upper body movements, no leg days. And that is it. So I will try and do the next video on packing the bag, and then the next video I'll be taking you through the journey of show day and kind of the show weekend. If you want the whole weekend, let me know in the comments below if you want to follow us for the whole weekend, the road trip from start to finish, or whether you are just wanting to see the show day. We will film as much as you want to see, take you through the whole thing with us. I'm just noticing how pale I am. This is the longest I've been without fake tanning in God knows how long, so I'm ready for that tan. I've been exfoliating, moisturizing, and really looking after my skin prep, ready for the show day tan. So that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Be ready for the next one, hopefully in a few days, and we will keep you updated. Remember to like, share, subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos, and hit me up in the comments below to let me know how you're finding them, and I will see you in the next one.